to VEDA Day 22, vlogging every day in August. This subject is a game that you like to play, or that you used to play. I mean, that's a wide open thing. You've got board games, you've got physical games like playing tag or soccer or whatever. I liked playing soccer in junior high. I was fullback, which was back near the goalie, or goalie when I didn't feel like running around. I begged to be goalie. Everyone wanted to be goalie because we didn't have to run around. Fullback I like that position. When I was really little, some kids in the neighborhood, we'd play midnight. It's when it started getting dark, you play tag, like a freeze tag. And the base was this giant willow tree. And if the person that was it tagged you, instead of being out, you'd freeze. And you'd call 1, 2, 3 midnight. And if anyone had made it to the tree, they could come out and unfreeze you so that you could try to get back to the tree, home base. That was a fun game. Because it was just becoming dusk, right before your mom called you in, for the night. Usually in the fall, when it gets dark early. And, yeah, that was kind of fun. We played chicks and fox and chicks or something. In the winter at school, everyone would follow the teacher in a line, like a duck and ducklings, and we'd go out into the playground area. And in Iowa, we always had snow. Every winter, we always had snow. It was about a foot deep, maybe 10 inches deep. When you're little, it seems a lot more. And the teacher would shuffle around, and we'd make this big circle in the snow, and with a cross in the middle. And everyone would follow the teacher. We'd go around the circle 2 or 3 times and down the cross part 2 or 3 times to make a nice sturdy path. And then the teacher would stand back, and one person would be it, and they'd have to tag. They'd have to run around. You'd run around through this thing, and if you were tagged, you were out. And you'd have to stand over there with the teacher. That was fun. That was a wintertime thing, which you didn't mind going out. When we were kids, we liked going out and playing and stuff. Candyland was a game that I played. It was a board game. We played that. I liked that. It was simple. And then my mom taught me how to play gin rummy. Oh, she shouldn't have. I'm a killer at gin rummy. I'd get really vicious and competitive. The meanness comes out in me. And Uno is basically gin rummy. That's terrible. I don't like being that way, but I get that way. Wow. And another game I like is a version of Apples to Apples, where you have cards that you draw and it'll say, today in my lunch box I have, and then there'd be a bunch of answer cards, and people would have an answer card, and they'd choose which one they wanted, and they'd put it down, and the person that was the reader of the question card would look at the different cards and choose which one they liked, and that person would get points for that round. Well, there's a version of it called Cards Against Humanity. It's kind of naughty and dirty and bizarre, and I like that. I like playing that. But for games, that's about it. I didn't really have many friends, but they're, when you're playing tag in midnight, they call all the kids around because it's easier to play with a bunch of kids, and it's more confusing, and yeah, that's how it. One game I absolutely hated with all my heart, and I still do, I don't like it, is Bombardment, otherwise known as Dodgeball. Hate that game. I hate that game. Upward and onward.